Want to bring in ABC's Marcus Moore, who's in Tel Aviv at this hour. And Marcus, I see that you're no longer in that shelter. What made you feel that it's safe enough to now be out in the open?
Well, Lindsay, we got the all clear, the announcement that came down on the loudspeakers about 20 minutes after the initial warning for everyone to leave. Then afterwards, they said that thanked everyone for their cooperation and that they could go back about their evening. And just to point out, I mean, it's the middle of the night right now, about 4 o'clock in the morning. And so if you can imagine going to sleep and then hearing the air raid sirens go off, and then if you're in one of these hotels, getting the announcement to go to the shelter. And the same warning went out on cell phones. Very similar to when there's a weather emergency, if you will, in the U.S. And there's that very distinct sound coming from the cell phones. Well, that's exactly what went off tonight. And people all across this city and in Jerusalem and really much of Israel went to their shelters. And Lindsay, I can tell you it's a very tense time. It has been very tense, obviously, since October 7th, but in particular, this week as the temperature really seemed to rise. All of it surrounding the new Iran nuclear talks on a potential new deal and the potential that perhaps they may not be able to reach a deal. And that's what led up to what we saw tonight. We heard from an Israeli military official during a briefing just a few moments ago, Lindsay, and he said that they had reached the point of no return. And that, as we heard Selena mentioning, they talked about Iran's capabilities, that they said that they are moving closer to being able to produce a weapon. The number they came up with tonight, or that they shared tonight, is that Iran could perhaps have as many as 15 nuclear weapons within days. That is what the Israeli military official said this evening, and that was their claim, and that was the reason why they went about this, what they've described as a preemptive strike on nuclear facilities or on a nuclear facility in Iran, and Lindsay, along with military targets as well, including commanders. And so there's every sense that this was a very complex operation and one that is still ongoing tonight, and we'll wait to get an assessment on exactly what type of progress or what type of damage they were able to inflict. But of course, the big question tonight and the big concern is how will Iran respond?